Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's March 1st, 2025. I have some updates to give you, so I thought I'd go over that. But the first thing that I thought I would talk about is here we've got lots of sheets of ice here at different times, and you may be able to hear me talking about me wearing cleats. Steve and I both have to wear cleats during the wintertime when everything turns into a sheet of ice. And what I'm going to show you are these cleats that I bought from Amazon. They can last a few years. Mine have been a few years. Thea's are wearing down more at this point, so I just bought each of us another secondary set. I think it's really wise to carry these with you in your vehicle. If you're up here in part of the country where there's ice storms, or when the snow melts and then refreezes and all, it can be like sheets of ice. And these have really allowed me to be outside and do the work that I'm doing this time of year. So there'll be a little bit of footage just showing those, me showing what these actually look like on the chute. Real easy, you just stretch, pull them up over. I think they have 5 different sizes, and I'll put an affiliate link in the description below for the cleats that you can buy on Amazon. Okay, that's number 1 down. So the temperatures are dropping again today. So I think it started off at about 37 this morning at 5 o'clock, and now it's well below freezing. It's in the upper 20s at this point. And it's going to continue to go lower all day today and tomorrow, and then it's supposed to warm up some more. And this is Saturday that I'm talking to you today. And I haven't been able to get as much stuff done out there as I would like to do. And today it's too dangerous to go out there. So there is a weather front moving in, and we've got pretty high winds, and the gusts are really something. And it's not only do we have to worry about the south workshop that has already collapsed, I am very concerned about the northern workshop. And so we've ended up closing down our business, our online business where we sell books and media and all. And we had planned on this season going ahead and starting to sell many of our bare root plants this spring as well. But we need safe access to the building and the equipment to do those things. And that's a big, too risky, even in the front barn now, because that south wall is ripped off. And my alarms, so we have security systems in all of our buildings, and it's just triggering the alarms continuously for even the front barn now. And I have talked to the insurance people, let them know that this is an emergency. We've got to get some emergency stabilization to try and protect the building that's still standing from succumbing to high winds like we get here. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know we get some pretty darn high winds, and so fingers crossed we don't lose anything else. All of our storage of all of our books and supplies are in the second floor of the first building, the one that hasn't collapsed yet, but that whole south wall is ripped away. So that's still pretty stressful for us. So we ended up shutting down the business, the online business. And for those of you that were watching and looking forward to, and I'll make sure it's on our website as well, our sales for the bare root fruit trees, nut trees, and berry bushes, and some of the companion plants like the hazelnut, quite a few different varieties we were going to start off with this season, but we're just not going to be able to do that, not even continue to sell our books online until we get some stabilization of the building here to make sure it's safe to be in, because we don't want another event where this building comes down on us. So as far as, so I'm not doing any work out there today. I had been doing some very, very slow gradual disassembly of the south wall of the collapsed building where it had come down, and the fuel tanks and all, trying to clean that up somewhat. But it's too dangerous out there today. The winds are just whipping, so shingles are blowing all over the place, that sort of thing. So I think that's it with the update on the building and our online store. Another thing that's coming up that I'd love to be able to be more excited about or feel good about is jury duty. So on Monday, I've been selected for begin jury duty, or at least where they do the selection. You show up in Pulaski, New York, about 45 minutes from where we are, and go to the courthouse. It's just coming at such a bad time with everything going on here. Even just trying to coordinate, we still haven't had an inspector come here yet. A claims adjuster. So he had canceled yesterday and potentially coming this afternoon. Pretty disappointed with the response from our insurance carriers. I really had hoped that we'd have some emergency service personnel out here just to try and protect and stabilize what's still standing, but that isn't done. So this preoccupies my mind a great deal, and I feel bad that I don't want to do jury duty at this time because of this whole situation, the pinch in our lives right now, at all. But jury duty is a responsibility that I take seriously, and I look forward to doing my community service. I think it's really important. We all have to shoulder the responsibility of being good citizens and doing our part. And we've done our other parts throughout history with working with environmental committees and our nonprofit corporations, those sorts of things, and the volunteer work we've done before. But jury duty, although I don't cherish the idea of sitting in judgment of other people, it is a responsibility that I take seriously, and just wish it wasn't coming up at this time with everything that's going on here. So I think that's about it as far as things are going right now. Just wanted to give you a quick update what's happening here. So I don't know. I do want to document as much as I can about the whole process of what we're dealing with the building collapse and insurance, all of those things. I do want to make sure that I give regular updates. I'm not sure how the jury element is going to integrate well into producing YouTube videos to keep you posted, but I'll do my best to keep uploading as much as we can about what's going on here. I just wish things would get started, quite honestly. Sometimes it feels like I didn't have insurance and there wasn't anyone else involved, and you feel like you're somewhat stranded. And this, I hate to make it sound sort of dramatic. There's people all over the world, all over this country. We think about Katrina, what all of those folks went through. We think about North Carolina. We think about some of the other locations, and certainly, the loss of life, those things, much more severe, much more serious than what I'm dealing with here. But it still has an impact. Okay, I guess that's enough bambling on. And once again, I really appreciate you folks watching and commenting. It means the world to us. And I hope everybody stays safe and take care. Bye-bye now.